Hey, it's Friday! It's time for our follow-up from Monday when we talked about the consistency with school and grades and everything. And in honor of the topic of school, we brought a special guest here with us today, our daughter Kate, and she's a senior. And we have some exciting news to share.
Yes.
Kate got her first acceptance letter
Go
today.
Kate! Rocket.
Yeah. We're so proud
Congrats.
of her.
Welcome, Kate.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Sure. We're glad you're here. Always glad you're here. So we're going to talk about this issue of following up with making sure that we're not just telling our kids to not blame their teachers about grades, but making sure that we're helping them get good grades. Ephesians 6:4 says, "Fathers, don't exasperate your children."
Amen.
Praise the Lord. Kate's life verse. Please, Dad. And part of the principle that is, it's my job as a dad, and as parents, it's our job to make sure our kid isn't feeling so overwhelmed they want to give up. That's that idea in that verse. And so school can be overwhelming, correct?
Just a little bit.
Yeah. We have a few suggestions about how you can help your students succeed from home at school.
Yeah, so I would say the first thing is to review weekly with them when they are in elementary school. I'm sure a lot of you are in the middle of it. You get these packets brought home that have their grades, and what did we typically do in those situations?
Go through every single one of them, and even if we got it right, make sure we understood it all, and especially the ones we got wrong, just go over it and kind of relearn it if we have to, do some practice, and just make sure we're really solidly covered for all that stuff.
Yeah, and so especially a subject like math, I wanted to make sure that they understood the concept behind it. And so it wasn't a way of really punishing them, but I did want to go through it and make sure that they understood why they got answers wrong and could now do it correctly.
Yeah. I think that's one of the greatest things you can do for your child is make sure they're not falling behind. So help them evaluate where they are, see if they're not understanding something, because most classes, the information's only going to build upon it. So if you don't know now, get ready for 2 months from now.
Yeah.
And another thing that we've just discovered along the way is to helping our children study. You know, in the end, we've always looked at school as what?
You are a full-time student. That is your job, and everything else comes last. So.
Right. So just in the way we adults have jobs, school is their job. And you know, it's our responsibility as parents to try to help them along so that they can succeed in that in the best way possible. So sometimes that means helping them study, even
Late nights.
even now.
Even 2 days ago.
You know, when our kids were younger, it was quizzing. Some kids did it a little differently. We've done the dry erase boards.
That's a big
where
one.
it would be, you know, write, and erase and over just to reinforce it. Lots of different ways. You find what works for each particular child. But yeah, just to help them along the way. My thing with that is that they should know the information ahead of time. And when they come to you, it's really more just a reinforcement, kind of quizzing what they already know, especially as they're getting older and more independent. That should be a requirement.
You know, as a parent, you can be incredibly exhausted, and yet then it's still time to help with studying. And I just encourage you, the 30 minutes to help study is going to be a lot shorter than the meetings with the teachers and the panicking, trying to figure out how to save the grade at the end of the quarter. And then I think besides that, we want to just have fun with our kids and celebrate the wins, and also help them as they know that school is their full-time job. Make sure they're doing other things and they're enjoying life, like going to Brewster's on Friday to celebrate the week, right, Kate?
My idea.
All right, we're doing that tonight. Well, we want to encourage you this weekend to take some time to see how your child is doing in school, and don't make it an interrogation or something negative. Just try to find out how they're doing. If you're not sure they want to talk about school, take them to Brewster's and there ask them about it. It'll go better.
You'll loosen us up a little
There you go. That's right. And then help map out the week ahead and find out what they need and offer to help them study. Maybe go to Walmart and buy that dry eraser board.
Go on Quizlet, make an account, get set and ready.
Go Quizlet.
Yes.
And then have some fun this weekend. So that's the 5-2. We hope you have a great weekend. Be great parents.
Yep. Have fun celebrating. We know
Go
we
Lily.